guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so happy that you are here with me today. And in today's video, guys, I am going to be cooking some flautas and some Mexican rice. I call it Mexican rice because it is red, but I do not put a lot of ingredients into it just because my family likes it simple, and I don't like to put like a bunch of like spices and stuff. So I'm going to show you how I make it. Everybody makes it differently. You can do it however you want. I'm just gonna share my tips and share with you guys what I do, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so for my flautas that I'm going to be making today, I like to use this one right here, which is called bottom round roast. It's pretty good. I just take out my crock pot and I just put my meat in there, so that's what I'm going to do. So I just put my meat in there without cooking, without doing nothing, and then I use this one right here, which is a barbecue brisket sauce. I do put the whole thing in there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in there, and I just like to pour it all over the meat. You can put the whole thing or you can just put a little bit. I just like to put everything in there just because it gives it more flavor. And once I do pour it in there, I use another one of these just with water. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some water and pour it in there too. Okay, and I just leave it like that. I did use cold water just because my meat isn't cooked and I am going to be just turning on the pot. So once I do have that, I just cover it with some aluminum foil. I leave it on high, and also I leave it for 6 to 8 hours. So I do start early. It is 7 in the morning, so by the time my husband gets home from work, I just take out the meat and I will be showing you the rest of the process. But let's just go ahead and do that for now, and then we will be doing the rice later and also making the flautas. So we're just gonna go ahead and prepare this really early, or you can leave it cooking overnight, however you decide. So once my meat is all done, I like to get 2 forks and I like to shred my meat. I do know when it's ready, whenever it's like shredding like this. It usually takes like 6 to 8 hours to actually cook. It did take me about 6 hours to cook in the crock pot on high, and I think it's really good. Like, I know it takes a while, but I mean, you just leave it on there and then you have some dinner for tonight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shred all my meat, and then I will go on to the next step. Okay, so to make my flautas, I do like to use corn tortillas. It doesn't really matter what kind of tortillas you use. I just like to use these right here. I do like to use like a little tabla or something so I can put them on. And I did heat up my tortillas for 1.5 minutes in the microwave just so they can get like really soft. And whenever you put them in the oil, they do not break. So I already have my oil heating up. It should be taking about a few seconds to heat up. So I do like to take my tortilla, put some meat on there, and then just roll them up like a little taco, just like this. Get it and put it into the oil. So you do want to make sure that it's hot though, because if it's not, then they're just gonna open and you don't want that. So I love to make these flautas because they are so easy. Like, pretty much your meat just cooks by itself, and then you just put them in the little taquitos kind of thing, and they are so delicious. I do chop up some lettuce, tomato, and I put some cheese on top, but I will be showing you guys what I do, and also a little salsa to just have that extra spicy. But I love to make these, and my kids love to eat them too. My husband eats like 10 of them. I'm just kidding. But he does eat quite a bit. So this is how they look. I just put them in there, and then we're just gonna toast them a little bit on one side, flip them over, toast them on the other side, and they are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on my rice. I do have some rice right here, and I do have a measuring cup. I only use this one right here, which is 1 cup, and I usually do 1.5 cups for me and my family. We're a family of 4, and so I just put a little bit of oil so we can toast it, and that is the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to toast our rice, and then I'm going to be transferring the rice to the rice maker. So my rice is almost done. Whenever it starts to get like this nice and toasty, I will be transferring this into my rice cooker. Usually people like do it in a pot and then they put water and other ingredients, but I do like to use my rice cooker a lot, so I will be doing that. I am just going to be putting this into my rice cooker really quick and be adding the water. So I am going to be adding hot water, so whenever I put my nor, which is this one right here, it does not make any clumps or anything like that. So I'm going to add 2 cups of water and 2 cups of half of water. Okay guys, so I did add all my water in there, and then I'm just going to take, I really don't use like measurements, I just eyeball it pretty much. But this is the only thing that I do or put into my rice. You could say it's Mexican, you could say it's not, I don't know. I mean, this is how I usually make it, just because my family doesn't like like too much things in there, and you know, this is how I make it, and it comes out pretty good. Like, it tastes the same. It just, I don't know, I just don't put a lot of tomate and comino and like stuff like that. So I am just gonna go ahead and put it to cook, and that's it. It's gonna be ready here in a little bit. So let me just connect it and put it to cook. Okay guys, so I do have my plate right here. Let me show you my plate really quick. So I do have my 3 flautas and the rice that I did make. This one looks more like a taco because it opened, and so, but it really doesn't matter because it tastes the same. So I'm gonna show you what I do to prepare them. Okay, so I do take my sour cream. You can either put sour cream or not, that is your choice. I just love to put some sour cream on all my tacos before I start eating. And then I like to put a little bit of lettuce on top. And I did cut up some tomatoes, but I really don't like tomatoes, so I'm gonna skip the tomato part. And then I'm going to grab my little salsita that I did make. It is so delicious. I love making this salsa because it's so easy and it's just really good. So I do like to just pour it like this on top. And you can hear my husband munching in the background over there. I'm just kidding. It's because I'm really hungry. It's about time for us to eat. And then I like to get some queso fresco. You can either, like, you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. So I do take a little bit of queso and just put it all over my tacos, just like this. And then go wash my hands again. So let me show you my plate again because it's so delicious. And I'm about to munch on it. So this is how my plate looks. It looks so good. Alright guys, so this is the test taste. Or how do you say it?
Test taste.
Test taste.
Test taste.
Alright, so I'm gonna get my taco. It's so delicious.
Tasty taste.
And my rice is so fluffy. It is so delicious. And I have to drink a Sprite because my stomach is a little bit upset. It's been upset today, so it's just a baby.
I hope the baby likes that.
I think she does, or he does. I don't know what it is.
I think it's a girl.
You think it's a girl?
I think it's
I rate this a 10. I love doing this meal because it practically cooks itself. Like, you put it in the crock pot, it cooks itself. You put the rice in the crock pot, it cooks itself. And the only thing that you have to do is just like shred the meat, cook some vegetables up. Cut some vegetables up, and that's it. Like, that's all you have to do. And it's a really easy meal. I mean, it does take a while for you to make it, but overall I think it's really good because you don't have to put a lot of effort into it, and it's a really fast meal. I hope you guys try this recipe. Make sure to comment down below and let me know what other recipes you guys want to see. I do want to make a sticky rice plate. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. It is really good, and I love to make it because it's really good. So let me know, comment down below, and let me know what you guys want to see. And also make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye guys.